Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of Mesozoica. Mesozoica is a tycoon, like Zoo Tycoon-ish, park builder kind of game with a mix of like Zoo Tycoon and Planet Coaster. It's a spiritual successor to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, if you've ever played that. It's been in development for quite a while now. Since 2015 is when it got successfully kickstarted, and I was a backer on there, not for very much, for like $20 about, but that got me a copy of the game. And today we're going to be checking it out. I have another video on it from way back when in early access, and that was a lot different than this, I will say. But in that video, I'm pretty sure I said that I wanted to start off my channel with this game. Oh, and here comes some music. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And this is a good note. The music in other videos I've seen has been really loud, so I hope it's a good. I really hope it's a good volume for me, because that would be pretty bad if you can't hear anything that I say. But I assume you know what the game is if you're here, so I'll kind of explain some stuff as we go along, but like, it's pretty simple once you get used to it too. But we're just going to go ahead and use this hatchery, and for some reason, this hatchery, I don't know if it's because it's a blueprint or what, but as you can see, it matches up with the paths just fine. Well, that side does anyway. But it actually doesn't work for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. I've tried everything, and Des, if you're watching, I'll show you now. And yes, I've played like a decent amount, so I know how to get stuff to work. But yeah, these eyes are still here, and they're saying they're not connected to a path when they obviously are. But as you can see here, it works if we just place our own little core block, our own visitor entrance. So this is what we're going to do to solve this problem. So we actually do get visitors. We're just going to place our own little guy over here, and just connect this one, and it'll be fine. And build our park from here. Just act like this guy isn't here. This little block here, this ugly little block compared to this. By the way, this is an amazing. Whoever built this, if you happen to be watching the video, I doubt you are, but looks amazing, by the way. I'm so happy. I just downloaded this off the discussions. Mesozoica, one of the devs, if you go to the game and go to discussions, there's a thread for anyone who builds anything, any blueprints. People can just download them and import them into the game. So that's really nice, and I can't wait for Steam Workshop to be implemented, and that'll make everything a whole lot easier. But yeah, so we're just going to be playing this a little bit, just a short little series, I think, and we'll be progressing as the game progresses, so that'll be fun. We'll just start off with a simple little enclosure here. I always like to do this to start off simple. Nope, that's the wrong place. Yeah, I really like to just start off simple with small exhibits at the beginning and really expand as we get bigger. I would like this, since it's such a small exhibit, this one to be a carnivore, and also, here's this. This is another thing that I downloaded off of that discussions page. This is just a simple Jurassic Park hatchery that someone has built. There is another one in here that they actually put into the game in the latest patch, patch 1.1, and this is a bigger one. Oop, got a bit of lag there. This is a bigger one, as you can see. It's also very good looking. I think someone built it. I'm pretty sure I saw that in a Facebook comment, but I prefer this one. It's smaller, and it looks really nice. So I would like this to be a carnivore exhibit, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the world map, and we're going to pick a small carnivore. Should we put Baryonyx in? Yeah, let's go with the Baryonyx to start off, the English dinosaur. I like Baryonyx. I think it's a really nice model in this game, and I have played, like I said, for a few hours now, and I've built some stuff, and I probably won't be doing much building on camera, if you will, because I probably will, if I do build anything, I'll build it off camera in between videos. But I'm not really sure. I might just hope that people put stuff on the discussions and steal it from them. We're just going to get some skins for our Baryonyx. There are some really good ones, and like I said, I do really like the Baryonyx model. I hope you could hear me through that, because I know some other videos have said that's really loud, and it has been, and I'm not really sure why. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a nice little Baryonyx in this exhibit. So to start off, let's do some trees. I like the cypress trees because they're nice and simple, and they kind of go with a theme, I think. Like, these other ones, they're all like palm trees or banana trees, or actually these are all palm trees. There's a tropical tree, and these are banana trees, I think. Yeah, but they're all like really tropical, and that's not what I see dinosaurs living in, honestly. So this is what I like to do. I like to, I think, did I click that? No, no stacking. Okay, yeah, there we go. I like to push random scale, and I like to push random Y rotation, and I'm not really sure what this random percentage does, if we're being honest. No idea what it does. I like to push it anyway, though. But, yeah, so that just makes it have a lot of variety, really, and I really like variety. I think it makes your exhibits look a lot better. If every tree was exactly the same, it wouldn't be realistic. What two trees are the same in real life? They all kind of look the same, actually, if we're being honest. But we're just gonna add a little. I've already put more trees in here than I would like to. I think because Baryonyx doesn't really seem like much of a. Actually, no, it was kind of swampy, I guess, in Jurassic Park. No, just kidding. It wasn't in Jurassic Park. I'm thinking of Ark. Just kidding. Just forget what I said. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and make this exhibit here. Just pretty simple. Let's put some rocks in there, just a few rocks. I don't usually like putting a bunch of rocks in here. So he still needs to be able to walk around, sadly. It would be nice if you could pause the game too. That I don't know where that came from, just the whole walking around thing. But because it would be nice to get some screenshots. I like screenshots, especially when it looks this beautiful, when the game looks this beautiful. And I also, in all my exhibits, like putting some of these little things down. Anything really, any of these work, because they all look really nice. But it just adds a little bit of variation in the exhibits. And it makes it look really nice when you zoom in, like we'll see here in a second. But if you could add a tree brush or something of the nature, oops, I'm accidentally clicking everywhere. Like a tree brush, like City Skylines has a tree brush, I think, or maybe that's a mod. I'm not really sure. But yeah, if you could add a tree brush or something, that would make this a whole lot easier. But look at how beautiful this exhibit looks just from that little bit that we just did. Oops. I probably placed some fence bushes around somewhere, but oh well, they can live. But yeah, this is, just look at how nice it all looks. And that's what I love about this game. It just lets your creativity really shine, and if you are a creative person, you'll really love it. If you're not very creative, well then maybe give it a little bit and let other people do the creative work for you, and like I'm going to do, more than likely. But it'll still be fun. It can still be, it has a lot of potential, this game does. And I'm really looking forward to see what updates they plan in the future. I know they're planning on updating it at the start anyway, and throughout early access quite frequently, which is something that's really promising. We're gonna go with Baryonyx. Baryonyx Walkeri. Lifespan 29 years. It's a carnivore, obviously. Popularity poor. I would disagree with that. I really like Baryonyx, and I've never talked to anyone who dislikes Baryonyx. I've talked to like 3 people who even know what Baryonyx is, but none of them have disliked them, so that's my argument for that. What skin would we like? Banana Sundae, Banana Toffee. Don't have any of those. Fire Red, or Swamp. I prefer the Swamp, I think. Swamp or Fire Red? Probably Swamp. Yeah, I like Swamp. I'm happy I picked that one. We'll let that little guy get going there. What we're going to do in the meantime is go back to the world map, because for the next exhibit we will need... No, not you. Yes, you. For this exhibit, I think I clicked the wrong one. I did. Yeah, we don't want a Turbosaurus. We want a Gallimimus. Because the next exhibit will be like an herbivore exhibit without like big herbivores. So like Gallimimus, and I'll show you some other ones. I can't actually think of them off the top of my head. I hope there are other, yeah, like Parasaurs, Stegos, that kind of stuff. That's not a skin I'm looking for either. I'm looking for a Gallimimus skin. But ooh, I like that one. Obsidian. But yeah, I would like a small herbivore exhibit with different herbivores, because I want to test something out first and show you guys if it does work. I really hope it works. But and then I hope they didn't patch it. But we can put our sauropods in another exhibit, because I typically like to put a lot of trees in my exhibits, and honestly, if there are a bunch of trees in an herbivore, like with sauropods, that wouldn't be realistic. I mean, if we're like, the sauropods in this game would just get bigger than the trees. Which is not bad, because they obviously were a lot bigger than, ooh, Sapphire. We're gonna have to go with Sapphire. We'll go with a few of them. I think I only actually got 2, but we'll see. We need to build the actual enclosure first, and that reminds me, I forgot of something. I actually, for this enclosure, need to put in some carnivore food and water because our dinosaurs need a drink. We'll put it right here. There's nothing there. I have seen people, and like a big problem with this game right now too is there's no terraforming, which they're planning to add sometime here in the future, and that's going to make it a lot better too. But people have been able to scale the fountains to make lakes, I believe, and it's been interesting. I kind of want to try it, not in this video, but we might try it for a future enclosure or something. Even though the Baryonyx would be a good dinosaur to try that in. Maybe we'll do it sometime. Not right now, though. What we're going to do right now is build this here enclosure that I was talking about. Let's just go up like this. I hope the path can go through here. I hope it's not all janky like usual. And I'm sure they're going to fix the whole path thing, too. There's nothing really wrong with it. Like, it's just that the paths and the fences don't really line up, and that's really annoying, and it doesn't look as good. Because symmetry is the best. Does it line up? I don't know. It does. Okay, cool. That looks kind of bad, but I messed up. I went one too far, and I think that looks okay, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep it. Adds a little bit of diversity in the whole park. We're just gonna go with. Let's go with the large hatchery actually this time. I said that I prefer the other one, but this one, since it's a bigger exhibit, we might as well if it actually fits. If it doesn't fit and it wants to be stupid, then no, we're not going to use it. Will it fit over here? No, it will not. Oh, wait. Oh, it fit. Nice. Okay, I'm really happy about that. It kind of clips through the fence, but I think it's realistic. Like, the dinosaurs obviously aren't going to get out of this wall, so we can keep it. I like that. I hope they have enough room to get through over here. Darn. Oh well. If not, it sucks for them. We're gonna go ahead and put some vegetation in here. We're gonna go with these. We'll start off with the cypress trees at first. No stacking. Random scale, random Y rotation. And let's just plop them around everywhere. What's better than a nice little plopping around every once in a while? Not really much that I can think of. Yeah, so this is all you can really do right now is just spam clicking, and that's really annoying, but it really makes it worthwhile. And guess what we're gonna do next? Hold on, you guys are not gonna believe this. We are going to pick another type of tree, small palm tree, and we're going to. You can change the colors on the trees, by the way, too. Oops, I didn't want to do that. You can change the colors on the trees too, but I don't really like to do that because who wants like pink trees in their park? I actually do want pink trees in my park. Maybe we can do that sometime soon too. But we're gonna put some more different kinds of trees in this exhibit. Shocking, I know. But I think in a bigger exhibit, it really makes kind of sense a little bit. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes it look cool, somewhat. What kind of stones or rocks would our dinosaurs like? Would some herbivores like Pteranodon rock? What? I know what that's for, and we're definitely using that at some point. I know exactly what that is for. Let's go with some typical granite, random scale, random Y rotation. Just place them around every once in a while. Okay. And last but not least, some ground plants. Because who does not like a good ground plant? I've never talked to anyone who doesn't like a good ground plant, and I've talked to at least like 87 people about ground plants. Man, these ground plants. These don't look as good as the other ground plants. I wish I would have picked another type of ground plant. Oh well, what's done is done. See, I just love how this looks, and I can't wait until we can walk around as visitors, because that is something they, I believe, are still planning to add to the game. But would you not love to be able to walk around in this park and just look at the trees? I would pay a bunch of money to just go look at these trees in real life. I wouldn't, actually, that was a lie. But if there was a dinosaur like this in there, like this big Baryonyx, oh man, it just looks so cool. It looks so good. This game looks so nice, and I can't wait for it to update even more and more. Man, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis was my favorite video game in the entire world, and I'm so excited that we finally have something kind of like it. it's not actually, if we're being honest, it's still not comparable to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. But, I mean, it has potential. It has the potential to be up there. Which one was the one that I said I liked? Obsidian, I really like you. Roadrunner, I kind of like you. And Sapphire, I really like Sapphire. That's my favorite. Yeah, so we're going to give those guys a little, we're going to let them hatch for a little bit. And while we're doing that, we can go over and look at the baryonyx, actually, after we change the time of day, because nighttime in this game is stupid. Nighttime in any game is stupid, actually. I take that back. Not this game. Nighttime in this game is better than nighttime in a lot of other games. Yeah, so if you hold spacebar, this is something else that's really unknown, I guess, and I think I forgot to put food in the other exhibit. I did. But if you hold spacebar, then it actually tells you how happy your dinosaurs are, and I don't know how unhappy they can get. But like when they add more Tycoon, I'm sure in the future you'll be able to click on them and like see more stats about them or whatever, like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. But yeah, it's really like I'm excited to add more of a Tycoon feel to it too. Like having staff, that's gonna make it so much better. And I can't wait. And I am positive that we will be back whenever that happens. Well, oh yeah. Oops. Okay. Animal care. We need to add some bales to this exhibit to make sure our herbivores actually have something to eat. Let's add a little water thing down here. Just place them around every once in a while. And over here. Make them walk. Our dinosaurs need exercise too, obviously. What's next on the agenda? We have 2 exhibits, and I think we're going to stick to 2 exhibits an episode. So for the rest of this episode, we still have a little bit of time. We can go ahead and start to make it more friendly to our visitors. We can go ahead and I'll show you something that I downloaded. This is another thing off of the Not Steam Workshop, but the discussions page that someone created that just looks amazing. It's like a visitor tower, like an observation tower. That's what I'm looking for. And you can, like, I don't think that visitors can actually go up and stand on it yet, so it kind of, I hope they can. I really hope they can. It seems to be missing a railing. Well, that is very dangerous. I don't think the, whoever says if these things are dangerous or not, I don't really know who does that. I don't know if they would approve at all. I highly doubt they would approve, but just look, it has, okay, I'm not very good at this. Here we go. Actually, I know I can do it. T, is it? Yes, it is T. This actually lets you fly around. It changes the camera, and this one is a little weird, but like in situations like this, it makes it nice. Because I can go up here, and we can look around. See, they have lights up here. It's not very, like, not much going on up here right now, but I'm pretty sure I would be able to put, I need to press T again, because I don't like that camera angle, or the camera settings for that. But I'm going to see something real quick. Can we add to blueprints? To already made blueprints. What is something we could add up here? A chair. Let's add a chair. I think we can. If you hold shift, then it actually lets you take things up like this. And actually, I know something else I could do. Just align the surf. Whoa. No. Oh, it is working. It's kind of working. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just need to place it. And click on it. And press move. And that's down here. Now we have a chair up here that a visitor can sit on if they want to. I don't know why they would want to look out this way at the visitor center and not at the pretty little dinosaurs, but to each their own, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I can kind of go search for some new skins and give my opinion on them if that's something you guys want to do. If not, you can probably just click off this video right now, go to the next part, if there is a next part yet. Ooh, this might be my new favorite. That or Sapphire. Ooh, I don't know. That's a really good skin. I don't know why it was so down low on the list. Desert, and that was okay. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. This one, 7 out of 10. Ruby looks okay. Is that all the Gallimimus skins? No, there is another one. Oh, nope, that's a Tarbosaurus. That's a Tarbosaurus skin, sorry. That's not what we wanted to see. We want to see some pretty little Gallimimuses. Yeah, so are they actually hatched yet? Yes. Oh, this is it. This is one of the adorable little ones. Look at him. His eyes are creeping me out. Those are terrifying eyes. Look at how creepy those eyes are. But he's so adorable. He's also very tiny, or these are really big bushes. I'm not really sure which ones. Let's go look at our little baryonyx here while he gets a little drink of water. I would pay so much money to go to this park. He looks like a very big crocodile, now that I look at him even more. Or alligator, either one. Like, if you took off the, legs... No, don't take off the legs. If you just made him a little bit smaller, size down his body a little bit, I think he would be a crocodile. Look at what else we can do, though. And we were able to do this before, but we can control the dinos, which is such a great feature. And I think that makes I'm really glad they added that in the early access. It just adds something else you can do. I don't think you can actually attack the visitors yet, but you can, each of them, if you right click or left click, they do something different. And I think that's a really nice addition that they spent the time on that already. Let's see. I think that's about it for this episode. Oop, got a little bit more lag. I think that's about it for this episode. Next episode, we will probably be getting 2 more dinosaurs until we reach the end, and hopefully we fill up a lot of the park. But thank you for joining me. Make sure you subscribe and like that button, I guess. Hit that like button. I was trying to think of another way to say it, but it didn't really work out that well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.